WTS, I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channeled message for June 9th to the 15th. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I open up and I get the information as I receive it. And I am doing my messages a little differently just because I've been led to do that. So that's how that's going to go for a bit. So we're going to look at the full of the 9th through to the 15th and see what kind of energy is coming in. The first thing they're saying is we're wrapping some things up. So there's getting ready to be some closure. You're closing doors, you're done with something, you are finishing up. So there's completion that's going on. And I feel very good about it. This is not like slamming a door shut and that kind of closure. It's just like wrapping up a project, that kind of information that's coming in. I also see a lot of you have some extra change, and it's almost like my hand is like playing with this change, and like I'm hearing the sound of these gold coins and what do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with it? How do I want to spend it? What do I want to do? So, and I don't feel necessarily frivolous with this, although I do see some of you kind of like opening up and letting some of it fall through, and it's like, oh, whatever goes, goes. It doesn't matter. But this is like monies that you have that's extra, and so you're just trying to contemplate how you want to spend it and what you want to do with it. And if you spend it on frivolous things, you're like, okay, it doesn't matter because it's excess funds for you. I also, interesting, I'm hearing something about a nurse or about nursing, and as a vocation. That's weird because I started to hear the word advocation, and I think that's really different. So I don't know why they're saying that like that, but nurse and all right. I also feel that whoever this nurse is, that they work with babies, infants, and it's as though I feel like they're coming to the end of a long career that they've been doing in that field. And they're thinking about all the babies and all the infants that they have. Okay, and that's why they're saying advocate, that they have advocated for. Thank you, Spirit. So they're just kind of in there. They said that they're in a rehearsal period of like remembering their career span and all the babies and infants that they have nurtured and advocated for in their career. And I'm hearing like 37, 34 years. So there's been quite a healthy career here for this person. I'm just hearing much love, much appreciation. Heavenly spirits are just surrounding you and thanking you for your time and your energy. Yeah. All right. There's going to be a lot of new beginnings for some of you, a lot of excitement, a lot of like, oh, I'm getting ready to do it. I'm taking off. I'm getting it done. And I just, it's almost like you're not even recognizing that, wow, look what I'm doing. I'm doing what I always wanted to do. You're just doing it. And as you're doing it, you're going, oh, I guess I'm doing it. So there's all this excitement and fun. But it's coming through so naturally and so easily through the process of just doing. And I just see so much fun with it too. For a lot of you, you've decided not to climb the corporate ladder anymore, or not to climb any ladders anymore. It's like I'll use those ladders that I used to climb higher in my career or in my life or in my whatever status I wanted to be in. And instead, I'm going to use that ladder and lay it across as a bridge to another way of life. It's like it's going to bridge me. All those connections and all those things I've done are going to be a bridge instead. So this is a mind shift that many of you are going through, that you are just bridging your connections and bridging what is important to you, what is of value to you. And what is of value to you is to be a bridge for others. Also helping others cross that bridge. Helping them understand how to cross that bridge. Learn the understanding, the confidence. You know, it's when we want to climb a ladder with whatever it is that we're doing, there's so much growth and learning that comes with that. And it's not until you have gotten to a place where you're like, okay, yeah, I did everything I thought I wanted to do and that I challenged myself to do. But what I learned along the way was compassion, understanding, frequency, communication skill sets, tools for learning, how to see what's really going on, but also maybe not verbalize it. So there's all these things that you have learned that you want to help others to learn so that they can understand the value of that it's not in the status or in the nameplate that goes on your door or on your letterhead, but it is all the beautiful fruition of understanding that open your heart up and helped you to get rid of some grief that you carried, but also express yourself more fully. And so, yeah, that's really beautiful. All right. I see a lot of heart-centered energy, a lot of love, a lot of growing. So that's what I was just talking about, actually, was the growth. And so I feel like heart-centered growth is a theme. And I feel like there are promises you made to me is what I'm hearing. It's like, but promises you made to me that you made to Spirit, and Spirit blessed you with. And so there's just this connection coming in, and self-love, self-awareness, self-understanding. I also see, again, they're just lighting a match and saying one little light, although that's just a match, it's not a candle, it's not a blaring light. It is enough for people to just see that promise, you know, fulfill that promise that you've made to yourself, and seeing it fulfilled. If you don't recognize all the steps you've taken and all the ways you've been blessed and all the ways that you have been assisted, then it's like somebody trying to gobble down a bunch of food and they didn't taste any of it. So little bites, lots of satiation and lots of fullness with that. For others of you, I see you looking at ending a career or moving from where you live, but not today. It's a dream. I see the rainbow. So it's not like it's a dream that won't fulfill itself. It's you're looking at where you will be moving to, where you will be leaving. Like you're going to leave your location, you're going to go to another location, or you're going to just what you're planning to do. And I would say we're looking out at least 6 months to maybe a year to 2 years. So you've got you're formulating and seeing, you know, that I'm going to sell my home and I'm going to move over to the East Coast and live in Connecticut. Who knows? You know what I mean? Just something of that nature. All right. Let's see. All right. For some of you, they're saying, please lighten up on yourself. They said, even when you are doing something that's fun, that's supposed to be fun, it's like you're trying to be perfect at having fun. You're being hard on yourself. And they're saying, what is the fun in that? You know, it's so funny how they're showing me. They're showing me like somebody putting 2 pigtails in, but they're pressing so hard on the comb to make the line just perfect. And the pigtail is just so perfect that it's like, in the old days, it's like, just, you know, make a line with your finger and throw some in this and throw some on this side and good. We're good to go. I'm out the door and I'm having fun. That's the idea. Just get out there and start having fun. Quit taking things so seriously. Don't make fun work. All right. All right. For a lot of you, I see you're getting sick and tired of yourself. It's like, I'm tired of whining. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of being sad, lonely, playing that same sad song to myself over and over and over again. It's like, I'm tired of me saying that. I'm tired of me projecting that. I'm tired of telling myself that every day. And it's like, it's become too much work to keep the misery up. I just love how they do this. And they said, it's like you've, you know, they said you're taking a look at what's underneath and going, you know what? It's almost like they're showing me a stamp and I'm lifting the corner of the stamp up and, you know, the glue's not even holding the stamp up anymore. And they said, you know what? Don't need it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's just old news, old stuff, repeat. You know, many times we get on this track and we're just riding that same track back and forth without any awareness of the self-talk that we do. So for whoever this is, bless you. Congratulations and happy graduation. All right, let me see what else they have. I see for some of you, I feel like some of you are going to have, you know, it's like your energy is going to be good, and then it's like, oh, I don't have any energy, and I've got good energy, and now I don't have any energy, and it's not good energy. It's just having energy and then feeling like I want to shut down. It's almost like I've got energy for a couple days, and then it's like, oh, I just want to chill out for a couple days and energy. So there's not going to be necessarily a smooth line of this energy. I don't feel it so much as hot and cold as much as you honoring that you don't have to, each day you can do your day, your hour, your minutes, any way you want. And so, so just recognize that that's how the pattern will go for some of us is, you know, I do feel there's a smoothing out with this though, because I feel like it's listening to what you want to do. What does my energy saying it's ready to do today? And, you know, instead of like criticizing, well, how come I did all that yesterday and I'm not doing anything today? I don't want to do anything because you don't want to. All right. And you don't have to. We don't go 100 miles an hour. We don't have to do that. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, for some of you, you've been wanting to connect with a loved one. Some of you really want to connect. And I feel like although you want to, some of you have a little trepidation about what's that going to look like? What's it going to feel like? What will that experience be like? Will it be heavy? Will they tell me, you know, you didn't measure up, or I remember the time you did me wrong? You know, there's a heaviness that you're expecting. It's like going to pick up a phone. Now, of course, I'm talking about old school phones where they were really heavy, almost leaded. And it's like, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's like, it hurts to even hold up to my ear. I don't know if I have the energy or the strength for it. You have the energy that you want to do it, but then there's a trepidation about what that will be like. And they're saying, just breathe, let it go. And know that as you open up, that when they come in to touch in with you, that they're going to really come in a way that is going to be clear to you, that will be comforting. That's not the vibration they're on any longer. All right. That will help you have a healing as well. So let's pull a card here and see what we have then for that whole week. All right. So let's see. I've got them all here. I only show you guys so that you can see I'm not looking at something ahead of time. I prefer to be surprised myself. All right. Here we go. Choosing the light. It serves no purpose at all to feed my fears with worry. I choose to live in the light, to be nourished by positive energy. Thus, everything falls into place. Oh my God, they're so good, right? I transcend my doubts and the illusions of this material world to find the essence of the real life, God. And there it is. All right. So thank you all so very much. Let me know if you like this different way. Not that I'll change it, but you know, I listen to Spirit, but I also listen to you guys too. So thank you all so very much. Namaste.